much of your money is being basically redistributed to a bunch of migrant parasites that need to be deported?
Has more than doubled since 2022
trillions
from
of dollars
$108
over the years.
billion
Probably
to
$1 trillion
proposed
a year.
$222 billion
Look at this.
in 2026. Their
Look at all that money.
population, however, has not grown exponentially. However, their spending has. There has been a 1,000% increase in hospice care in the Los Angeles County. In fact, 1 out of every $10 of home health care in America is spent in Los Angeles. On top of
One out of... Wait a second. What?
percent increase in hospice care in the Los Angeles County. In fact, 1 out of every $10 of home
One out of every $10 of home health
care in
America
is spent in Los Angeles.
in one city. Oh my God.
On top of that, their government-funded daycare programs are filled with violations. While they continue to give money to these fraudsters, it is estimated that the fraud in California could be in the hundreds of billions of dollars. In this video, we'll be going face-to-face with these fraudsters, confronting them as they defraud the American taxpayer out of millions and billions of dollars as they live their lives in luxury, driving around luxurious cars that cost more than $100,000 that you actually paid for. Let's start more than $100,000 that you actually paid for. Let's start first by going to these daycares filled with violations that still continue to receive money from the government.
So if it was up to me, I would reorient the entire government to figuring out every single one of these people. Every single one of these people that was involved with what I decided was fraud. I would not only deport them, I would get every message that they had. I would fucking go through the, get through their WhatsApp or whatever, and I'd find every person that was even talking to them, and if any of them were immigrants, I'd denaturalize and I'd send them to Somalia or send them to Rwanda, wherever the fuck they came from. Every single one. It would be a rapture. It would be gone. It'd be like 20 million people gone instantly, if not more. Yeah, AOE them all out.
This is the location of the daycare. It's in the middle of this shopping plaza. A lot of the buildings are closed down or boarded up and have been graffitied. And then you also have just a big dumpster right here with all this garbage, and then the daycare is right there. We're gonna go in right now.
We actually have a homeless person there too.
We have a homeless person?
See that?
Oh, we didn't see him.
There's actually somebody sleeping here right now.
There he is. Good morning.
Hello? You all right? Yeah. And so there is a homeless man who's sleeping right next to the daycare. He's sleeping right here, and the daycare is right there. This does not look like a place where you'd want to bring.
I love the juxtaposition where it's a bunch of foreigners. Like this guy, it's probably it's a white guy that's homeless in LA. The odds are he's like a fucking, and his family's been in America for hundreds of years. And he shouldn't be homeless. We should be paying for his fucking house. We should be paying for his food, his shelter. But instead, we're paying these fucking immigrants to run scams, and the money's not going to him. It's outrageous.
Their child's, and it does not look suitable.
Fuck that. His great-grandfather could have fought in the Civil War. No, we don't say fuck him. No.
And set the code.
No.
To be a place where children
brother.
are enrolled. So they do have some children here. How many do they usually say they have, or what's the story?
Which side doesn't matter.
Visits from the state have said that they have 39 enrolled.
And right now we're seeing about 5 children.
Yes.
They are enrolling right now. It says Medina Learning Center is now enrolling. So let's see if little Joey can learn a little bit here at Medina. Do you have the paperwork to enroll a little boy by the name of Joey? Yes, we'd like to enroll little Joey into daycare.
They have.
How every single American isn't up in arms and calling to have a total fucking like just a reckoning with this immediately is outrageous to me. Why are we letting this happen? Why are we letting ourselves get scammed by these morons?
As their backup facility, the
And keep this in mind. Nick Shirley is not an expert, okay? These are the room temperature IQ in Celsius. IQ people that are so obvious that anybody can tell that they're doing it wrong. So think about the ones that are at least partially competent.
UMI Learning Center, and the UMI Learning Center was convicted in federal court in 2024 of having 150 ghost kids. So I want to find out.
Oh, great. Now we have new vocabulary that's being added.
The affiliation is
Ghost
and why
kids.
this facility is listed as the backup.
Yeah, can I get the paperwork to enroll a child?
Yes, I can.
Great.
What do you think about daycares being used for fraudulent businesses to receive money from the government to say they're enrolling 39 children, 89 children, and
they don't.
For millions of dollars be going towards these facilities? What do you think about that as you do work in a daycare?
No, it does happen. I've seen it like elsewhere. I've seen
other places.
Been listening to the news. So it does happen.
Thank you.
The card that they gave us, this is the licensee, the person who owns it.
And that's so far been the only thing they've been able to give us as to how to enroll a child. And then in the back corner of this parking lot appears to be the playground.
Oh,
so here's a bunch of
is there another homeless person living next to the kids' playground?
And then right here appears to be the playground. Some strange things
looks like a zoo.
Are happening outside this daycare. Whether or not it's fraudulent, there is a lot of suspicious activity taking place. This
I guarantee you look into this, it's going to be a scam. What do y'all think the probability is? I say it's 100%. It could be 200%. There could be two scams.
There is Hayden Sarah Family Childcare. This is a daycare right here. Apparently, they have 14 children enrolled. Tell us a little bit more about this daycare right here. We're in the middle of the
That's a
hills
lot of
here in
kids.
San Diego.
So according to state records, when inspectors arrived here, there were 14 kids enrolled, but 0 present. And then this place was also cited
So
for
there are not a single kid there. Got it.
having missing children's records
kids
and also
are gone.
not having a facility roster.
It's kind of weird that there's this daycare in the middle of a neighborhood. Hello?
Okay. I've seen this one before.
Naked, okay?
No, you weren't.
I can sue you. I was like, I wasn't dressed. I'm Muslim.
Either way, can we enroll a child into the daycare?
You don't know what's going on.
Well, it says there's 14 children
Immediate crash out.
enrolled here on the state of California.
All right.
It says there's 14 children enrolled here.
You don't care.
I do care.
Naked.
Then where are the children?
You don't care.
Where are the children at?
It's not enough, Minnesota. You come here.
She knows. She knows, bro. Oh my God.
Where are the children at? Where are the children at, ma'am?
I don't know why we let these parasites do this. I really don't. Like, this should be like mass deportations and the revocation of migrant and immigrant status to a lot of these people should just be like, it should be assumed. In 2028, like Marcus Rubius, JD Vance, whoever the fuck is going to run, I am going to vote for whoever will go the most Old Testament with removing these people out of our country. Every single one. Every single one. I think we use the National Guard and the military to round them all up. I think we do.
All right, so what she's doing is she's making a video right now. She's going to send it
Old
out
Testament,
all the other daycares. But at the end of the day, enrolled for 14 children, no children here. And this is from the state.
It's government funded. They can't refuse an
California.
application.
We're not targeting.
Well, they can if the applicant can't put it in because they're back in Somalia.
Somalian population. We're just going after daycares, and it just so happens to be that all the daycares, they are Somalian so far.
No way.
Where are the children at, ma'am?
Was she casting a spell?
14 children. Would you like to make a statement as to where the children are?
You don't care where is my children are.
Ma'am, we would not be here if we weren't
You
asking
don't care. You don't care.
What do you mean we don't care? This is why we're here.
Care. And don't record me. You don't care.
This is why we're here to ask about these daycares.
Ask me who you are. Who you are.
My name's Nick Shirley. You already know that.
Shirley, I know, but you a trouble man.
How are we making trouble? You're causing trouble.
Let me call 911.
We just want to know where the children
Call
are.
911.
I'm calling 911.
For what?
To you.
For what?
You come my house.
We haven't done anything.
And now they're wasting our money on emergency services to protect their scams for stealing our money.
I don't know.
The problem with these daycares is that they receive money through a program called CalWorks, but as you see, there are no children actually there.
Seems like it's not working.
Fraudsters are simply enrolling children on paper to receive government subsidies.
Exactly.
Even after the state visits these daycares and confirms there are no children actually there, the government and the state continue to give these daycares money. Now let's go to another daycare.
Can we believe that? You believe that we're subsidizing all these people?
Once again, we have another daycare.
Speed
But
running
this
getting
daycare
reported.
is right here inside of this home. And let's see if there's any children here. They do say they have 7 enrolled. The state has said that there is 0 when they arrive.
If Vance doesn't do something with his new fraud task force, I'm
yeah,
voting
we were
Marcus
wondering
Rubius.
if we could enroll a child into the daycare here.
We know you. You need to get up from here because
We know you. Uh-oh, they were prepared.
trespassing.
How fucked is the USA?
You see the
It's really
time
bad.
of trespassing?
And can I speak with somebody on the sidewalk? We just like to speak with
That's a
somebody.
nice house. Look at that. That's a nice house. That's a nice car. Look at this. These people are living the American dream, and you're sitting there slaving away to student loans. That's right.
Yes, sir.
That's right. Your tax money and all the benefits are going towards immigrants living the American dream, while the American person has to pay for it. And if you call it into question, you will be slandered, demonized, lied about, branded a racist, implied to be a pedophile, for asking where the kids in a daycare that's at a fucking house that looks like a trap house. That's it. A Nazi. Yep. This is why Arnold couldn't do anything in California. Nobody can do anything until somebody gets in there and does something.
Yes, we're right here. Can we talk to you really quick, sir? Can I come talk to you, please?
I can't talk to
All
you.
right, so right now the current situation is we have some people yelling through the Ring doorbell cam. A man came out, started yelling, and then
She
we
said
also
her
have
house, go back.
this car
Yeah, of course
recording
it's their
as
house.
well. But we just want to ask them for some clarification for the American people.
4 different visits. The state inspectors have shown up. There's
So they've
kids
been to this house 4 different times?
enrolled anywhere from 7 kids and up. And every single time the state
Can you
has
explain
shown
why the state doesn't shut these down? The state doesn't shut them down because it is the perfect marriage between malicious compliance and cynical funding. So basically, you have the government workers, the individual government workers that are incentivized not to find fraudulent documents because it lowers their productivity. And then you also have the lawmakers that create the systems that it's in their best interest to keep these people funded because they want to create a permanent underclass of non-American, non-white, non-Western, non-Christian coalition of voters that they can have vote as a bloc for their policies. And the way that they buy those votes is through the American taxpayer by redirecting and redistributing our tax money into funding their lifestyle. That's the reason why.
up 0.
Zero children.
That's the
That's the state of
strategy.
California.
We're just asking for some clarification.
That's how it works.
They won't even answer any of our questions.
So essentially, a house
Import of
just
votes,
like
yes.
this is receiving money from government subsidies without actually running a daycare. Meanwhile, they get money from the government
Yes.
as they run
They
their
clearly
fake
benefit off of it.
daycares. Now let's go
Well, they-
to another
yeah, 'cause
one
they make their-
that's
their
even
voting.
more concerning as kids are left all alone.
Now we're at the Jama Shukri Family
So
Child
there's just 2 kids standing outside.
Care. This place is not in a shopping plaza. It's not anywhere near any place that looks like
Yeah.
a place where a daycare would be. In fact, it's actually in one of these apartments
They
right
only do
here.
this for foreigners?
So they're able to
Yeah.
have daycares inside apartment buildings.
Yes. So I've come across many of these. Some of these are on the third story of an apartment complex. It's only 1 bedroom, and yet the capacity is for 8 kids. Daycare,
Yeah.
and there's no adult anywhere. What is going on?
And the crazy
I
thing
get what
is,
she's saying.
California
She's
allocates
right.
$6 billion to child care and daycare facilities
$6
just
billion.
like these, and there are over 39,000 facilities in the state. The California Department of Social Services even found an error rate of over 1.6% in their own audits. And to be very conservative, it is safe to say there's upwards of $100 million in fraud lost each and
Probably way more than that.
every single year. And now let's head over to where there's so much fraud you're gonna lose your mind. Let's head over to Van Nuys, where there's home health care and hospice fraud literally everywhere.
With the fraud here, California ranks the highest for Medicare, Medicaid, Medi-Cal, whatever you want to call it. They spend the most amount of money per state, and here in LA, 1 out of every $10 that goes towards home health care in the United States goes to a business here in LA. Right now we're in Van Nuys. This location has tons of hospice centers, home health care centers, and right now we are going to Gardens of Angels.
Gardens of Angels. Surely there'll be some angels there, right? We have, I can't believe this, we actually have a fraud defender. That's your government's fault? Well, like, Justin, you agree with me that we should just round all these people up and send them back to Somalia, wherever the fuck they came from, right? I hope to God Trump gets killed. You're a very edgy boy. But, like, you agree with me, right? I'm helping hide the Epstein files. This is the first time I've heard of this. I didn't know I was this important. Are you like a third worlder? You from Pakistan? Afghanistan? Which shithole you from? Which one? A fourth worlder? Yeah, maybe you're right. Retardistan? Yeah, you from Retardistan? Is there anything you got going on? Because, I mean, it's pretty simple. You just get all these people, get rid of them. You don't have a single thing to say. I was just trying to get brought up. I'm just another asshole, but I'm from Canada. From India. Okay. So, all right. Well, that's fine. It's annoying, bro. Like, are you really being annoying? Nah, you're so annoying. I don't want to reach your mouth. You're just annoying. You're attention seeker.
They billed $4.8 million per beneficiary. They charged $5,807.
$5,000 a person?
With 28.6 claims per patient and only 2 codes, which means 2 services were provided. And inside of this same location, there's also Blossom Hospice, and they received $3.4 million.
Wow.
With $6,000 per beneficiary.
That's a lot of beneficiaries.
At $927 per claim, and only 1 code, which means they only provided 1 service. And it looks like there's about 15 more hospice centers inside this one plaza we're going to right now. We have all the information with us. In some of these places, it doesn't even look like they've been registered with the CMS.
No way!
Which is the
California
Centers
Medical
for
Service?
Medicare and Medicaid. 7 of the 4 entities have 0 SMS data.
Numbers like this make me feel stupid for being an honest person. Yeah, I know. And the other thing is that some of these people work in the government, and then they work and they basically ensure that other people from their community are able to take advantage of these scams. Like, it's even inside of the government too. Like, it's like people like Ilhan Omar, for example, like they're doing it at a high level, and like it's happening all throughout the level. Like, people have no idea how bad this is.
Shell registrations, shell companies, and it's rumored that these are Armenian Russian gangs, Armenian Russian mafia. So we're gonna be going in there, and we're just gonna ask them, what's the need for all this hospice? Is there that many people dying here in LA where they need to be spending millions and millions of dollars on this hospice care? All right, right now we're looking for a Garden of Angels hospice. All these buildings are all hospice.
Every single one is a hospice? What, so when somebody dies, they just throw them in a garbage can, like the communal garbage can? Is that it?
Centers. Let's see if we can find Garden of Angels. This is the Angels of Haven hospice care.
This is different angels. You've got to, okay.
We have Angels of Valley Hospice.
Angels of, so we've got, oh, wow.
Hello, how are you? Good. We were looking for Guardian of Angels Hospice, but this one will probably do Angels of Valley Hospice.
Yeah, this one's probably a scam too. Hi, how you doing?
We were wondering if we could get some information to check our grandma into hospice.
Your grandma?
Yeah.
Which hospice is she enrolled in?
We would love to maybe see if it's possible to get her in here to Angels of Valley.
We have to get a hospital referral. Yeah.
They only do hospital. Oh, okay.
Okay, how many people do you guys have with you guys?
Irrelevant.
Irrelevant? Oh, okay.
Where are you guys from?
Where am I from? I'm from here. We're just looking for a spot for our grandma.
Yeah, no, we're doing only
We only do referrals from hospitals.
Okay.
We don't just walk in and take pictures.
Yeah.
And if you ever been to a hospital, you know that there's a bunch of people that work there that don't know how to fucking speak English. It's actually a huge problem. It's a mega problem. It's a massive problem. You can't communicate with the doctors and nurses because they don't speak English.
You're seeing like we got Garden of Angels,
ridiculous.
Blossom Hospice here.
Systematic? Yeah, it is.
Okay, well we'll keep looking for
Protecting
Guardian of
stolen
Angels.
loot? Yeah.
So they say they only take
do
it
they
from
think they're
hospitals,
fooling?
which could
Nobody.
be a valid response. Let's go see if we can find Guardian of Angels. This place is just filled with hospice centers and home health care centers. You have one right here, 7-star home health care.
7-star?
You have
Damn, 6 wasn't
Miracle
enough?
Healing Hospice.
You had to get
So
greedy?
this hospice location, Miracle Healing Hospice.
Wow.
In 2023, they charged $1.3 million, and per beneficiary,
Wow.
it was $32,000.
That's a lot of
for
money.
38 beneficiaries. Per beneficiary, that comes out to $32,935. Let's see if Grandma could check herself into this one. I'm just trying to be a good grandson.
Let me guess.
We're knocking the door. No one's coming. We look inside the
Oh.
window. And
It's just an empty fucking room. They're just throwing out $32,000. So there you go. It's an empty fucking room. Oh my God.
the building. In 2023, this place received $1.3 million.
$1.3 million.
Nothing.
Wow.
Insane. This
That's
is
crazy.
insane.
Okay, well, since we can't go to Miracle, let's see if we can get SX Home Health.
SX, okay.
It says they're open Monday through Friday from 9:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m.
It's getting really hard to find grandma the healthcare she needs these days.
It sure is.
It really is, isn't it? We got SX Home Healthcare. They're not open, so it's all right because we can go to Alpha Omega Ventana Hospice Inc.
There's just so they're all hospices. Every single one is a hospice.
Are these shell companies? These are shell buildings. It's like somebody took a motel building and turned it into 100 fraudulent organizations.
We got
True.
a nice Mercedes down there. 3 nice Mercedes down there.
Wow.
3
Might
Teslas.
even double as like a illegitimate car lot. Like are they?
Yep.
Are they selling a car right now?
Grandma's not,
I bet
not
they
going to
would
Alpha
be.
and Omega, so maybe she can go to Serene Touch Home Healthcare. Says they're open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's 1 p.m. right now.
It's 1 p.m. What day is it?
Perfect. This one's open. Hello.
Okay.
And once again, it was completely empty and nobody was there. We went to the next door because it was another hospice.
Here we have another location. We got St. Michelle
6 hours of operation? Yeah.
HCI Home Healthcare Inc. Hello.
How haven't they been caught? Because they allow this to, they want this to happen. You don't understand. You think that this is a mistake. No, this is working as intended. This is how they maintain such a large immigrant population. It's because usually these people would have just run out of money and they'd have to leave. But this is the way that they maintain these people. It's by design.
No one's here. Hello, sir.
How can I help you?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Here we
Well,
go.
we were originally looking for some hospice for our grandma, and then it turns out that all these locations are hospice and home health care locations, and a lot of these...
Looking for hospice for who?
Grandma.
For Dr. Oz?
Yeah, for Dr. Oz.
Yeah?
Yeah, for our grandma.
Yeah?
It'd be-
for grandma?
it'd be pretty
Take
good.
Dr. Oz to take his grandma and go to the other buildings and find the hospice. You know, this is stupid. You can record me.
Why can't I
It's
record
okay.
you?
You cannot.
Oh, okay. Well, we were looking for Guardian of
Okay, well.
Angels.
Well, did you see any Garden of Angels on the doors?
Nope, but they received and billed $4.8 million.
Well, it's their problem.
But we do have yours, actually.
Mine?
Yeah, yours is a KMD, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we do have yours, and there are a lot of these.
How many millions did I need?
We don't have your official number because it wasn't posted on the CMS website or on their data
And you're from where?
set. My name's Nick Shirley. They actually made like all this information, the data public for everyone to see what was going on in our country because so much corruption's happening.
Yes.
But it doesn't look like we could find any of your information from the CMS data set, but we do have you here. So is that concerning that your information wasn't reported to the CMS?
What information?
To the CMS data
What information?
set as far as the billing and how much money you guys receive from Medicare and
First, you have to research.
Oh, that's what we have right here.
No. It's a piece of paper.
Oh well, we went through all the data
research.
sets.
If you want to learn, I'll teach you how to get after the crooked people.
Okay, help us. We'd love for you to help us.
First, you have to research, like you said the name, and you have a number, right?
Yeah.
Then you come to my office. It's a brand new office.
Wait, is he gonna roach out on him?
And you don't come to building like this, like from FBI guys. Oh, we're gonna get the crooks.
Okay, well, can you tell us?
Wait,
For instance,
I don't know. Is this a
Miracle
good guy
over
or
there.
a bad guy?
I don't give a fuck about the mirror.
Well, you should because they're.
I don't give a fuck.
You should because they're making you people like you who have a real business apparently getting a bad rap. You realize that, right? For instance, they received $1.3 million.
cannot
They're
compare.
a shell
There is not a
company.
bad news
There's
reporter.
nothing in there.
There
It's
is not
completely
a-
empty, and they
I
received
don't
$1.3
care,
million.
sir.
You should
cannot-
care.
What do you mean?
If you're in this industry, I'd be pissed if someone was stealing money, making me look bad if they were in my industry,
They
right?
don't look me bad because I'm not bad. You have anything against my agency? Let's go.
Well, we were asking.
Put my hands and.
We were just asking you questions, sir. Like, how come Miracle Healing Hospice right there, they received $32,000 per beneficiary, yet their building's completely empty?
Call the FBI department.
Yeah, because you know what the answer is. You know why.
Of justice.
I'm just doing my job as a citizen to show people what's happening here in our country.
Well, I'm doing
Because we're
my
all
job as
paying
a
a lot of
citizen.
money in taxes, and it
Me
turns
too.
out a lot of it's just going towards fraud.
Well, I'm very happy you're gonna catch the fraud people. Honestly.
Yeah, me
Great.
too.
It doesn't look like bad. It doesn't make me bad because some people are doing bad stuff.
Yeah, so what's the need for a 1,000% increase in hospice here inside of LA?
Yeah.
In California?
Why do you think that happened?
You're asking me?
Yeah, because you're in the industry, so
Yeah.
we figure might as well ask you. Like, you obviously found it was a good business to start. You just started yours, right?
I started my business in
How long?
1997.
Okay, great.
Oh,
So
how old
how
are
come
you?
how
I'm
come you're
sorry.
how come you're seeing such an increase in hospice care here?
Maybe I don't know. Everybody likes the business. What could I say? I do this from 1997.
Good for you. And so,
Yeah.
since you've been in the industry for so long, why do you think we're seeing a 1,000% increase in hospice care here inside of LA and in
I
California?
cannot answer that question because
Looks
I
like
don't
they're
know.
all running out of here. Everyone's heading
They're roaching out?
out. We just got to answer some questions. And why
Even he's
can't-
laughing.
What? Look at all the people scattered. We just got to answer some questions. And why
Even he's
can't-
laughing.
What? Look at all the people scattering out of here. They're all
Yeah.
here just a minute ago.
It's strange, you know. There's, over 80 people connected to one of these dormant motel rooms with no furniture, and they are, getting 30,000 per person. It's millions of dollars. We come and knock on the door. It's an abandoned shell company.
I
shell
don't
building.
say it's right, and I don't care about those people.
Could you just answer the question? What's the need for a 1,000% increase in hospice care here inside of LA, inside of California? You're in the industry, sir. You've known it. You know it better than
You're
me.
asking me? No, I don't.
You've been in it since 1997. You said.
Yeah, but I don't.
So what's the need for an increase?
Maybe there is a lot of old people already. I don't know what
1,000% more old people.
to say.
A lot of old people are dying.
Yeah.
Listen to Dr. Oz. Let me tell you like this.
Dr. Oz?
He's a fraud. He sell a lot of medication online. One of them, it's me. I bought.
Well, his
He
information
told
comes
me
straight from the federal
that-
government.
I get, okay, now that's why he's mad about Dr. Oz, is you ordered those weight loss pills and it didn't work out for you, and you've been pissed off about that ever since 2003. Yeah, I get it.
So I trust
I
his
get
more
it,
than
yeah.
yours,
Let
so.
me finish it. I bought
Right.
these pills. I gain weight.
Well, you still look like you're.
I can always predict a fatty. Damn, that's crazy. Wow. You just look at him, you know.
Pretty heavy, sir.
You look healthy to me.
Because
actually.
of Dr. Oz.
Oh, you're fat because of Dr. Oz?
Yes.
Oh,
You're fat because...
Yeah.
See?
Sir, how are you doing? This guy doesn't think there's any fraud going on.
First of all, not this guy. You have to respect me.
What's your name?
Doesn't matter.
What's your name? Don't say this guy. Okay, what's your name? It doesn't matter.
All right, well, this guy...
To be honest, this is like, you know what he reminds me of? He's like those Dark Souls NPCs where it's like, they're helping you, but you also know that they're going to try to push you over the ledge the moment that you turn around. Right? It's like, this is the perfect RPG companion. The completely morally gray, neutral, fat hospice scammer that also seems to kind of be okay. It's like Patches, exactly, yes.
With no name. What, you don't think there's any fraud?
Name. What's your name?
My name's Nick Shirley.
My name is John Boyagin.
Okay, great.
Okay.
There is a lot of fraud going on, but it's not me. I don't give a who does what.
Yeah, we never said you were committing the fraud, sir.
Well, you see, I'm here. I'm here, right?
So
I'm
thank
standing next to you.
Do you know where Guardian of Angels Hospice is?
I have
No idea.
I don't
Oh,
know.
Angels of Peace. Cool.
Oh, wow,
Hello.
they found it. See us
Well, can
in
we just
room
ask you some questions? We might
235.
be able to get you some business. Are you the head honcho here or what?
No, you're the head hunter. Get out of from here. Give me my
Wait,
phone.
I thought you don't know who these people were, though.
Give me my phone.
This is what the fats do. They do this. They're so shifty and sneaky. They are every single. Oh my God.
Alrighty. Light Angel.
Don't run. Come here.
Oh.
Here
I'm
he
running,
comes.
I'm running. Look at him. What?
Come here.
I'm right here. I'm right here, sir.
Oh my
What's going on?
God.
Call 911.
Call 911 for what?
For what? Sir, we're just asking questions, and if you want to answer them, you can answer them.
Call 911.
We're just looking for Guardian of Angels Hospice.
You,
We're trying to check my
you're
grandma
American
into-
citizens,
Look,
right?
we're looking
Trying
for
to check
Guardian
my
of Angels.
grandma into hospice.
You're American citizens,
Yeah.
right?
Of course, are
Do
you?
you see any Guardian of Angels in here?
Not yet. We're
Then
looking.
get
for
out of
it.
here.
That's what we're looking for, sir.
There's like 100 doors. This is just one door.
Okay, get out of here then.
What's your problem with us asking people about simple questions about where our tax dollars are going?
Honestly, the way that, so this is some advice for Nick, is that if you have this issue again, go down the stairs, then go back up the stairs. If that doesn't work, go down the stairs again, and then go back up the stairs again. I guarantee you this is going to solve the problem. Don't worry about it.
I don't.
We're asking questions
I
about where our
don't.
Yeah,
tax
he'll
dollars are going.
run out of he'll run out of
harassing
aggro.
people.
How are we harassing
Yeah.
people?
There be two guys standing in here as a guardians, and you're harassing people.
Yeah, because people want to kill me for exposing fraud here in the United States.
Why they want to kill you?
Fraudsters don't
You literally just said it.
like
Good
being
job.
exposed.
Huh?
Why are you
just
raising
said
your
it.
voice if you have nothing to hide?
You think I'm hiding?
What are you so scared about me
Yes, I do.
coming around here for?
I'm not scared. I'm telling you, don't harass
You're shaking.
people.
Why are you shaking?
Because I have a diabetes.
Oh, okay,
I would have never guessed.
great.
Yeah.
But so,
I need your full names.
oh, you want my?
Oh, that's great. So now we're probably also paying for this parasite's healthcare too. Isn't that great? We're paying for this fat piece of shit to live in our country, scam us, and then we have to pay for his fat fucking food, and then we have to pay for his fat fucking ass getting sick because he can't stop eating his fucking food that we're paying for. You believe this? It's fucking ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. The hell are we doing here? The fuck are we doing with this?
Full name. It's on the internet.
It's amazing.
No, I don't go to internet. I'm too old.
Oh, okay.
What's your full names?
Sir, we're just asking you questions about.
What's your full names?
Oh, We're just
Count
They
Chocula.
go to the Garden of Angels in this building.
It's right here.
Check in my grandma.
Go look for it, bro. You see
That's
the
what we're
Garden of
doing.
Angels.
That's what we're doing. And you're getting mad at us.
No, no, you're going to
find
hold the door.
We can't find it.
I can't find it.
So are all
Where's
the
my grandma gonna go, man?
Yeah, this is the thing. If he has somebody follow him like this, just go up and down the stairs a few times, and the fat ones will just basically they'll stay at the bottom. They'll stay there, and you'll be able to lose aggro on them pretty quickly. Yeah, they'll get tired. Like it might take a couple of times. You might have to go like, you go out from here, you walk around, you go to here, you go down here, then you walk around again. And I don't think this is going to happen more than once, right? It's going to be done.
Making millions of dollars, I can't find the place. You know?
Well, what can I say?
Okay, well, thank you, sir. Have a good day. So here in this parking lot, you do have some nice cars. You got a Tesla, a nice Mercedes.
What the fuck? Damn, bro, wow. That's a lot, right? Look at this. Holy shit. Look at all that money. I'll be right back. Give me a sec. What did I tell y'all? He didn't even go down the stairs. See? He can't go down there.
Really nice cars for
hospice.
Usually must be very lucrative because a lot of these businesses, these doors right here have nothing on them. All the blinds are turned out. In places like Miracle up there, they have received $1.3 million, yet there's absolutely nothing inside. This is what you call, well...
Is the families of the hospice patients? No. I'm sure 3 or 4 of them are. What about the rest? Like, you go to a place like this, it's a shithole. It's a shithole. People that put their parents or their kids in or their parents or their elderly people, if you don't have the money to put your person in a good place, you don't have the money to buy a Lexus. It's just how it is.
Fair maxing. And Rise, you come out, you're welcomed by 2 nice BMWs, one right here, one right here, and inside of there, you have a whole plethora of Mercedes, Teslas, BMWs, you name it. But apparently, there's nothing fishy going on according to them.
We then headed to the next hospice compound in search of Hospice of Caring Hearts, which billed $2.5 million.
$2.5 million.
However, when we arrived, it was nowhere to be found.
That's a lot of money.
There was a bunch of new hospices that had popped up.
So this is how crazy this hospice fraud is.
So the old one despawned and these ones respawned?
Here inside of California, you have all these businesses. They literally open up a business. They just put HFS Hospice Care Inc. They don't have
just a sheet of paper.
Do anything with the storefront. And then you have another one right here, Relief Home Healthcare. Absolutely empty inside. And then you have another one.
Yep.
SKH Home Healthcare. They're just popping up everywhere. So this isn't some random thing that's happening here inside of California and Los Angeles in this Van Nuys area. Quite literally, we've been to 2 locations so far, and they're just popping up these home healthcare, these hospice centers, and they're not even doing anything to try and hide.
Well, you gotta be fucking retarded. You find out real quick you have a nice car and a bunch of shitty kids to their parents. No, I'm sure there's exceptions, but like, what do you think the reality is, right? I mean, like the thing is that there's some people that always like to try to see the devil's advocate in things. I don't do that. I look at it and I'm like, this is probably what's going on. Like the one of every $10 that gets spent on home health care going specifically to one city in the country, and that city's not even in Florida, which is the most popular destination for like retirement, is bullshit. And it's obviously bullshit. There's obviously scams.
What they're doing, it's 1 p.m. right now.
It's a scam.
No one's working the front desk. Inside this location as well, you have absolutely nobody inside it. We're just wondering, we're coming through Van Nuys, how come there's so many of these home health care, these hospices that are popping up everywhere?
I have no idea. No.
What made you want to start yours?
This isn't mine, I just work here.
Okay, and how come you think there's such a sudden rise of all these hospices and home health cares?
I have no idea, honestly.
Pretty lucrative business, or?
I wouldn't say like that's that crazy.
Because there's a lot of them.
Yeah, I know.
The same building, but now on
Okay.
the back side you have Canestro Care Hospice Inc.
Okay.
Studio Care Hospice Inc. El Primero Home Health Care right there. And if you're looking for a massage to take a break from the hospice and everything, you can come right up here and get some sort of massage.
And this building right here is a perfect example of a dilapidated building that is now being used for a hospice, home health care, and adult daycare.
And this is the crazy thing that appears to be happening here in California. You can just start your own hospice. You have Advent Hospice right here. If you want to start your own home health care, you can just put up a white piece of paper and stick
sheet
a
of paper
logo on it and say that's your home health care company.
So there's a bunch of so they're just stacked on top of each other. All of them are hospices. This is the most obvious fucking scam.
If you want to start an adult daycare,
oh my God,
you can just get a building like this and receive money from the government. That's the crazy thing.
Healthy
inside
solutions.
This one building, you have an adult day health care, you have a hospice, and then you have a home health care center operating all in one location. And why are tax dollars going towards all of these buildings? And they're quite literally everywhere. Everyone should be a bit suspicious about what's happening here.
It's obvious that they're scamming.
Inside of these parking lots too, you'll always find a super nice BMW, Mercedes, you name it, newest Audis.
Yep.
You always find the nicest cars outside of these healthcare and hospice
You're paying your taxes so foreigners can live the American dream.
centers.
We headed to the next
And
suspicious
scammers.
hospice location, and what do we find?
A brand new.
You're joking me? These are offices, hospices at home? I'm gonna pull you up. Why isn't there any furniture in the office? Well,
Mercedes. Everywhere we go in this video, going around these hospice and home healthcare centers,
good job, Nomad.
there is a nice Mercedes or BMW.
Yep.
We have all-day hospice care, Health Elect Care, you have Edom Hospice,
Yeah.
Lacar Home Health, and even back here, this is just one floor inside this building. You have Santa Rita Hospice. I don't know what the need is for all these hospice centers, but for instance, All Day Hospice back there, they billed $3.1 million.
That's a lot of money.
And per beneficiary, that was $6,000, 24 claims per patient with only 2 codes, which means 2 services and over 500 patients. And they started billing in April 2023.
500 patients? Holy shit.
$3.1 million in 19 months. So maybe if you want to get rich here inside the United States, come to LA, open up a hospice, because there's a 1,000% increase in hospices opening up here inside of California, and you can go ahead and become a millionaire. Could you just answer,
that's
for instance,
easy. I didn't know it was that easy. Holy shit.
That there is $6,000 per beneficiary and 24 claims per patient with only 2 codes. Can you give us any information?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
we
she
just
don't
wanna
want to
make
be
sure-
involved,
If you want anything to clarify, if you want to clarify anything. Okay. For this video, we really do want to give each and every single person the opportunity to answer just quite literally the facts. All this information is coming straight from the public databases.
It's being allowed.
And if they refuse to answer simple questions about businesses that are operating, I think that says a lot about what's going on behind the scenes. Now we are here outside of Healthy Life Adult Daycare. This place, over the past few years, has billed $19.8 million alone. Now let's go see if I can enroll my grandma.
All right, let's get it.
Because she needs some daycare. And this right here,
we go.
Is the entrance of a building that's received over $19 million. So this is the location that's received over $19 million.
$19 million,
Right?
wow.
They say that right here, right now we're here at 1:30. No adults are here. I wouldn't doubt that adults do come.
A single person?
$19 million. It's kind of like North Korea.
There's also like, this is another big thing, is that there's a difference between soft fraud and hard fraud. This is probably soft fraud, where they're really getting they need probably like maybe $8 million, but they're getting $19 million. So it's not like it's 0 to 100, but it's like 30 that's being interpreted into 100.
It's like everything's set up, but there's no people. It's like for a show almost.
No, nobody's here already. You have to come back tomorrow.
And could we get like a brochure to enroll our grandma into this location?
I don't have anything.
Can anyone give us a brochure?
Angela, does somebody has information about here?
I don't think it's enough to say it's fraudulent, because you do see that it is operating. There were people working inside there. But the fact that there's just businesses like these popping around everywhere, and this is what they look like outside of a location that receives 19...
Just radicalizing the shit out of me, man. Good. Good. You should be radicalized, yeah.
$1 million over the past few years, yet the building looks completely almost dismantled out here. And look, all they have to say that they are an adult day healthcare is that sign that says ADHC. And there was some people working inside of it. We have the phone number right here. Darren's going to go ahead and give him a phone call and see if somebody from inside answers.
Radicalization isn't good. It should be for this. I think people need to be radicalized against this. I think we need to vote for somebody who will just go Old Testament on these people and not only deport the people that are doing it, but deport the people that were collaborators, deport their whole family, send them back completely. Like just AOE them out. Like revoke visas, revoke work permits, revoke, citizenship even. And get them out. What are we doing? What are we doing with this bullshit? Really, why are we put up with this for 3 seconds? Why do we spend even a second putting up with these fucking people? Is there any reason for that? Really? Like, is there any actual reason that we should put up with this bullshit? I don't think so. Debtors prison, make them work the money off. No, whenever we deport them, we'll just take all their assets. So, like, just seize their bank account and their information.
There are people inside right now. The phone's just ringing.
You can leave after the tone. This mailbox is full.
There you have it. They don't even have an inbox available to take in a voicemail. And another thing to take note of is Gavin Newsom right now on Polymarket. He is the leading nominee for the Democrats come 2028.
Not good. Not good at all.
All this fraud's taking place, all this waste is taking place. Nobody really knows what's going on. I mean, look at this place. This adult daycare received $19 million.
Much check ad. You got, I mean, like, bro, W to Polymarket. The thing is, like, none of these other brands are willing to sponsor real journalism that goes against the grain and the accepted thinking. Like, any brand like that supports this stuff, I'll support it.
Build the state of California over $19 million over the past few years. This is all taking place here. So that is something to think about come 2028 with Gavin Newsom leading the Democrats right now on Polymarket.
The way these hospices are able to enroll these people and collect money from Medicare and Medi-Cal here inside of California is they collect the Medicare numbers from individuals and then sign them up for hospice without them even knowing.
Yep.
I actually went and spoke with a professional.
They also do it with people that have fake IDs and like fake information, like identity fraud information. And then they just find those people and then they collect them and then they give them a percentage of the money that they receive, like 20% of it.
Inside of the medical industry to get her opinion on how this all works.
We're seeing all of these hospices pop up here. Why is hospice and home health care such a booming business right now?
I think it's become a trend of fraud. Honestly has. Like I heard about this about 5 years ago during COVID, that people were building hospices and selling them. It was like a business.
Isn't it crazy what the difference is between one of these like brain dead, like fucking barely literate or sentient, like idiot retards that's trying to run something and then just a normal person that can just talk? It's like a night and day difference.
Made. So it's an easy way to build Medicare with their people's beneficiary numbers that people can easily steal and even purchase and buy. They buy numbers from people and tell them, give me your Medicare beneficiary number and I will give you something in return.
And what does that mean, give you my beneficiary number?
So there's an ID that you have. Medicare gives you, Medicare is for anybody 65 and over.
Yep.
So they'll give you a Medicare ID number, and that number is what's used to bill Medicare.
So essentially, if they can get a number from somebody, it's almost like getting a credit card number, and then from there they can continue to bill and bill and bill and get that Medicare money.
Exactly. It's actually more beneficial than finding a credit card these days. Anybody can get a hospice license, actually. You don't need to be a physician. You don't need to be a doctor. You can apply and get a hospice license in the state of California.
Behavior follows incentives. That's what I've said many times. If you want to see why people are doing something, see what the incentives and the processes are for it.
They bill, they take the Medicare numbers, they bill Medicare, the Medicare sends them a check right away. It's an easy process.
So an old person might be a bit naive to giving somebody their Medicare number, and without them even knowing, that's more valuable than giving them their credit card number.
Correct.
In fact, in LA, there's locations that will teach you how to open up your own hospice center. So I went there with a potential business partner to try and become a multi-millionaire in hospice.
We know that hospice is a very lucrative business.
Standing out in the rain. Oh, God.
So I joined a business partner right here. His name's Darren, and we're here outside the Hospice Consultants, and we would like to start our own hospice today. We're just two young men who want to become millionaires here inside the United States, and it seems like the only way to do it nowadays is by committing fraud. So we're going to go in and see if we can start our own hospice.
You can be a streamer, too.
Are you guys the hospice consultants?
Yes.
Oh, can we talk to you guys?
About?
I want to open my hospice.
You want to open a hospice?
Yeah.
Okay, what was your name?
My name's Nick, but I want to open up a hospice.
I understand, but we don't take care of that.
Can I get some information?
Are you the people that helps with opening hospices? Yes. Okay, I want to open a hospice. Yeah, we don't do that.
Do you want a number?
Yeah, or give me a flyer or something.
Yeah, let's get her number.
And this is the hospice consultant.
Yes. No, only hospice.
All right, so they say they're open right now. They won't let us into the lobby.
That's
this
crazy.
Is no way to conduct business. We are two entrepreneurs trying to open up our own
It's
hospice.
almost like it's probably a scam.
Up to the bone right now.
We were denied service by the potential fraudsters, and as we were leaving, one of the fraudsters started to leave from the back in a $200,000 Maybach.
And we have a
Damn. $261,000? Holy shit.
Mercedes-Benz driving out. Where can we open a hospice at? We'd like to open up a hospice. Get a Maybach just like you. So is this how I can get a Maybach by opening up my own hospice?
Now, after seeing all the wealth...
When you see them going out in the rain recording him, it's obvious they're doing something wrong. Why would a person do that?
That is being created from these hospice centers, I headed back to the original location where we found over 15 hospices in one plaza.
Is that you'll never stop this? The rats are many. They're sneakier than you. Of course, it's easy to stop. It's easy to stop. Trust me. All you need is like 1,000 gamers. Get me 1,000 people that have raid led in WoW and that know how to read Warcraft logs, and I could shut this whole thing down in like an entire state in probably 6 months. It'd be easy. You just figure it out, use an algorithm, find out the high level variables, and go after them.
I wanted to make sure it wasn't a fluke that Armenian mafia members were running the show and that there weren't just randomly $100,000 cars the day I went by. And this time it was even worse.
Sir, how are you?
Uh-oh.
Good.
You got a Cybertruck.
So what do you think about all this hospice fraud? Sir, you're in the Cybertruck, driving away, taking money from old people.
Damn.
Yet he's just driving away in his Cybertruck, won't even answer any questions. Let's see, we have another rich person as well. That's getting rich off this hospice. This guy's leaving as well. So the two people that walked out of Holy Angels, they're in a brand new Cybertruck and a new BMW. How lucrative of a business is hospice? I'm seeing a Cybertruck, you're in a nice BMW. Good. Yeah, because it looks like, for instance, Guardian of Angels, that used to be here, $4.8 million they build the state of California. And how many clients do you guys have?
That's crazy.
Brother, do you have a badge? Do I need to answer your question?
I'm just curious.
It's not mine. I just work.
Yeah.
I get it.
Paid pretty well, right?
Yep.
Bro, this is my parents, bro.
Do your parents run the hospice?
They don't work.
No. Who's that guy in the Cybertruck? He's your uncle. So it's like a family business to own the hospices. But why was he walking out of the hospice then too?
Brother, can you leave me alone?
Like these hospices, there's nothing inside of them.
If it's not you guys, how come you're in the newest BMW and the newest Cybertruck?
Brother, because
I can only imagine what the guy who's in charge is.
Because of hospice, brother, leave me alone.
Just all the other.
Oh, there's other scams too besides the hospice? Okay, that's even better.
Do you like taking care of old people? Like, are you the one going out visiting the hospice patients, sir? Uh-oh, he's gonna have to do another point turn.
Yeah, you guys are in my fucking way. Move.
Well, you could just go that way. What's the key to opening up a hospice if I wanted to open up one? Because you're in the family business of hospices. If I want to open my own. What do you do for work here?
Huh?
What do you do for work here?
Why?
Oh, we're just looking around. We're seeing all these hospices, so we're just curious.
Well, I don't know, man.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. Okay.
Word got out that I was inside of the plaza and all the fraudsters started hopping
The roaches start to scatter
in their cars, leaving the scene.
Excuse me. Let's see if they can just answer our questions really quick.
Yeah.
Hello, can we ask you a quick question? Driving out in a brand new M8. They can't get out that easy.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. Always
How can I get an M8 as well? Should I open up a hospice?
Uh-oh.
Driving out in a brand new M8.
Man, that's a nice car.
BMW M8 competition. Listen to this thing. This is the
let him
sound
know.
of hospice money.
Let him know. There it is.
And this is the guy who said he's fat because of Dr. Oz. His business is not open today. Seems like this
what a surprise.
Mafia right here is naming all of their companies after the word angel. We have Angels of Valley Hospice. We have Angels of Haven, Angels of Peace, Light of Angels. Yet the BMWs, one right here, one right there, two brand new Mercedes over there. It just is unbelievable the amount of money that these people are making, and they're not even trying to hide it. Buying these luxury cars, each and every single person's wearing some sort of designer clothing as well. And this building looks like it used to be some sort of old motel that has turned into some cash grab, money grab for hospices here. Would you like to give any last statement about what's going on here? Nothing? Because it seems like it was pretty good family business. Another guy just pulled out in the M8 competition.
Good for them, bro. Why are you guys pocket watching?
See, like, what we need to do is, like, if this was up to me, I would just literally get, like, the militarized police and have them bust in every fucking door in here, grab every fucking computer, every piece of correspondence they had, and then go through and figure out, like, how much of this is a scam. I would immediately do that. And if they have any problems, I arrest them too. That's it. And like that's what I would do. Like I mean, because that's what you need to do. Like just go right down the list. Every single one. Holy is misspelled. Holly Angel. Oh my fucking God! I didn't even see that.
Fucking people alone.
Because this is taxpayers' dollars that are paying for all this stuff.
Wow.
Okay.
This makes me mad. This money could be mine. It should be yours.
With taxpayers' dollars receiving money from Medicare, Medicaid, Medi-Cal, you name it. And it just seems like a lot of people are getting rich off of
I'm busy, bro. I have work.
the death of old people.
Uh-huh.
What do you do for work here?
Bro.
Uh-huh.
It's sad to think about it. Here in the United States, we're literally being defrauded by people who are taking advantage of old people, young people in daycares, disabled people with autism clinics, and no one's doing anything to stop it. So I think it's time we stand up.
Well, nobody wants to do anything about it because they don't want to get called names. It's actually really easy to solve this problem. It's super easy, but nobody wants to do it. That's the problem. The website for them does Doesn't exist? Of course it doesn't exist. These are fake. They're fake. They're fake businesses, and the people that are working there know that. They know that because they're getting hired from inside of the family, so nobody rats them out. That's what they do. And like, the more that you understand that it's actually all of them that are in on this, and you should start with the premise that they're all in on it. Now, there are going to be some people that aren't, of course, but I think the majority of these are all in on it, and that's why I think that you need to just go and mass deport these people. Mass deport them. Like even the kids there that are working, that like, oh, well, I was born here. Well, you sure as hell ain't gonna die here. You're gonna go somewhere else.
Fraudsters.
You gone.
And tell them, let them know, you are stealing from everyday American citizens.
What would you take the fraudsters?
People can't afford homes.
I would just seize their assets and send them back. I don't think it's worth making them work.
Rents are
Doesn't
expensive.
matter now. Exactly.
Their insurance is expensive. Everything's getting more and more expensive. And if we don't crack down on this fraud, national debt's going to continue going up. This is just one of the factors that affects the national debt, and we're going to lose the value of our own dollar. So people, if they want to really fight to keep America great, a great way to do it is by fighting fraud, because this is just unbelievable.
It's obviously
you have people
wrong.
driving around in BMWs.
It's obviously wrong. Everybody can see it's wrong.
Mercedes. Meanwhile, everyday American citizens are struggling to be able to afford their own bills.
I mean, he's completely right. It's time to end all fraud. Exactly. This video will only expose over 172 million in fraud. It must end. Yeah, exactly. I appreciate how you're calling it. It is pushing the Overton window and supporting dematerializing, deporting these third world scammers. Oh, I mean, like, I would go very far. Like, I would be so extreme about this. I would have people like Nick Shirley being like, "Damn, are you sure?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm sure." Like, it's gonna get worse too. No, I would be absolutely Old Testament with these people, like, because I know what they are, and other people don't. I don't think that they do. I don't think that they're familiar and, like, comfortable with that. I am. I'm more than comfortable. Well, I'm gonna link y'all the video. It's a Nick Shirley video. Make sure to give him a like, give him a sub if you haven't already. This guy's a patriot, absolute 100% patriot. counterterrorism, I guess, like leadership role, right? I don't know what the specific role is, but I want to make sure that I have all these lined up first, okay? And, okay, this should be everything, right? Let me make sure and scroll all the way down. That way I don't miss anything. I have not. Okay, good. All right, so anyway, so he made this statement here. And this was the original post he made. And this post has gotten a tremendous amount of attention. Statement here. And this was the original post he made. And this post has gotten a tremendous amount of attention, right? Obviously, the guy's a patriot. I disagree with his outlook, but he is a patriot. He is a fucking veteran, and he should be respected as much. 50 million views, okay? A lot of fucking people have watched this. After much reflection, I have decided to resign from my position as Director of National Counterterrorism Center effective today. I cannot in good conscience support the ongoing war in Iran. Iran posed no imminent threat to our nation. It is clear that we started this war due to pressure from Israel and its powerful American lobby. It has been my honor serving over President of the United States under Tulsi Gabbard, leading to the professionals at NTSC. And so here it is, National Counterterrorism Center. I've decided to resign from my position. I cannot in good conscience. Let's see here. I support the values of the foreign policies you campaigned on in 2016, 2020, 2024, which you enacted your first term. Until June 2025, you understood that wars in the Middle East were a trap that robbed Americans of the precious lives of our patriots and depleted wealth and prosperity in our nation. And in our first administration, you understood better than any modern president how to decisively apply military power without getting us drawn into never-ending wars. You demonstrated this by killing Qasem Soleimani and by defeating ISIS. Early in the administration, high-ranking Israeli officials and influential members of the American media deployed misinformation campaign that wholly undermined your America First platform and sowed pro-war sentiments to encourage a war with Iran. This echo chamber was used to deceive you into believing that Iran posed an imminent threat to the United States and you should strike now. There was a clear path to swift victory. This was a lie and the same tactic the Israelis used to draw us into the disastrous Iraq war, that is crazy. To say that the Israelis, not only is it Iran, but it's also the Iraq war in the past too. Cost us the lives of thousands of our best men and women. We cannot make this mistake again. As a veteran who's deployed to combat 11 times and as a Gold Star husband who lost my beloved wife Shannon in a war this is insane.
Kakashi's Sharingan wasn't a power-up, it was a leash, and the proof is going to blow your mind. Everyone assumes losing the Sharingan made him weaker, but think about what that eye actually cost him. It was permanently active, draining his chakra 24/7 for over 15 years. He couldn't turn it off because he's not an Uchiha. That's why he covered it. And here's what nobody tells you. Kakashi was already a prodigy before Obito's eye. Graduated the academy at 5, Chunin at 6, Jonin at 12. He created the Chidori before he even had the Sharingan. Minato banned him from using it because without predictive vision, the tunnel vision would get him killed. The Sharingan fixed one problem but created a bigger one. Here's what nobody ever mentions. After losing it in chapter 691, his chakra reserves grew by a magnitude. He created Purple Lightning, a ranged technique that doesn't need the Sharingan. He still keeps every jutsu he ever copied, still masters all 5 chakra natures. He became the only Hokage whose entire reign was complete peace. It's like taking off Rock Lee's training weights permanently, a Kakashi with full reserves from the Kakashi's Sharingan wasn't a power-up, it was a leash, and the proof is going to blow your mind. Everyone assumes losing the Sharingan made him weaker, but think about what that eye actually cost him. It was permanently active, draining his chakra 24/7 for over 15 years. He couldn't turn it off because he's not an Uchiha. That's why he covered it. And here's what nobody tells you. Kakashi was already a prodigy before Obito's eye. Graduated the academy at 5, Chunin at 6, Jonin at 12.
Yo, ask bro, how much is this?
Hey, 这个多少钱啊?
Yo, cause I'm really trying to buy it. Ask him.
他说了，他真的要买了。
Bro, I don't know what you're saying. But what? Yeah, I can.
真的要买了。
Yeah, so tell him like I'm trying to buy it. How much is it?
哎，他说了，他真的要买了。
Okay, I don't need you to translate.
Yo, ask bro, how much is this?
哎，这个多少钱啊?
Yo, cause I'm really trying to buy it. Ask him.
他说了，他真的要买了。
Bro, I don't know what you're saying. But what? Yeah, I can.
真的要买了。
Yeah, so tell him like I'm trying to buy it. How much is it?
哎，他说呢，他真的要买了。
Okay, I don't need you to translate.
Yo, ask bro, how much is this?
哎，这个多少钱啊？
Yo, cause.
So I have this thing I like to call the Infinite Sketchbook that I have on my iPad that I use from time to time, and basically it's this world that I've drawn in for the last 4 or 5 years, and it contains hundreds of hours of drawings that is just like one cohesive piece that I could zoom in or out for as long as possible on. Now I've only poured a couple hundred hours in, but made a lot of progress, and because I've been a bit busy, I haven't been able to work on it in a while, and there's honestly a lot of little Easter eggs that I forgot. And one of the first things that I actually found when I first logged in is I saw this little spiral on the side here, and I zoomed into the spiral, and there happened to be this little guy waiting for me at the end saying, looking for me, and that made me remember, wait, I have like 5 different versions of this guy just hidden throughout the world. Then that kind of prompted me to find more of them. And to be honest with you, I've been looking through for like an hour now, and I've only been able to find one other little guy, and I'm going to show him to you guys right now. So basically, if you zoom into the solar system and you go all the way into the Earth here, there's a little house on an island, and if you zoom into the window, there's an office with a snow globe on the shelf. And if you zoom into the snow globe, there is a computer. Zoom into the eyeball on the computer and follow the yellow line that goes all the way down into the other eyeball and this eyeball. And all the way in here, within one of the trees here, there's a little comic book shop, and if you zoom into one of the other comic books that has me drawing, and zoom past into the picture frame on the wall, and then zoom past high school version of me into the third eye, and then zoom into this clock, and then there's me again, this time older with longer hair. But you zoom into the forehead of that guy, you are left with this image. And this is one of the first digital drawings that I did. And if you go into this little spiral that's off to the side here, and you zoom in there, there you have it. You have another little guy that is welcoming you. So I have this thing I like to
对。哇，厉害！Borov9.
in a war manufactured by Israel. I cannot support sending the next generation off to fight and die in a war that serves no benefit to the American people, nor justifies the cost of American lives. I pray you reflect on what we're doing in Iran and who we are doing it for. The time for bold action is now. Can you reverse course and chart a new path for our nation and allow us to slip further into decline and chaos? You hold the cards. So this is massive. It's huge. So this guy dropping out, a lot of people are calling this out. It's very, very controversial. Now, this is, in my opinion, the first time that an official has actually dropped out of anything very big and cited in just plain English that America is acting in the best interests of Israel, and also that America is going to war for Israel. That's it. I think that's you. The guy's a traitor. I don't think he's a traitor. I disagree with his analysis. I think he's wrong. And I think that he was also more than okay with fighting. Like, let me see if I can find a few more of these comments here, right? Because there were other ones too. And where is it here? This is Biden criticized Israel. I stand firmly with Israel against Hamas, Hezbollah, and Iranian. And so this is in 2021. So, like, I don't see how you can put this out there, but then not want to get rid of Iran. Like, I don't see how these two values can coexist. I don't see how you can think that Iran, Hezbollah, and Hamas, Islamism is a threat to Western civilization, but at the same time, you don't want to do that. People say he leaks intelligence. That's what people said, is that he leaked intelligence. There's more to the Joe can't story meets the eye. According to friends, apparently Joe leaked intelligence under the nose of the Secretary of War. Now, this is, I mean, again, Buzz Patterson, some random guy. I mean, who the fuck knows whether he knows what he's talking about, right? He's not stepping down due to his allegiance and integrity. He's being forced to leave. I don't think that's what happened, because if it was, I think Trump would have said that. But yeah. My speculation is that he's the one leaking to Tucker, and that's how Tucker got pulled in. His hate for Israel is stronger than his love for freedom and oppression. Maybe he changed his mind once he got in a position of power. I don't know. Like, the reality is that we can't know. Like, you have no idea. And so I'll read some of the other ones too, right? Perez voted to leave our troops in Iraq and Syria and voted against funding the VA so wounded vets can't receive the care they wanted. Perez voted against assisting Israel. So this is, again, so now he's criticizing somebody for not voting for helping Israel. And this is before, oh no, this is right after October 7th, right? So butchered and took U.S. hostages. So we have another one here. The Gaza Strip is controlled by Hamas. This is 2021. So, by Hamas, a terrorist organization that calls for the death of all Jews. Anyone that says Israel is a terrorist state is out of touch with reality. Hamas and Islamic Jihad would commit mass genocide against the Jews if given the chance. Now, again, I think you should respect this guy as a patriot. But how the fuck can you do both of these things? How the fuck can you say that Islamism, Hamas, Iran, and Hezbollah are threats that we should help Israel get rid of, but also not want to do it? I don't understand how you can have both of these values. That's very confusing to me. And I have not read a single explanation that can reconcile these values in a way that makes sense to me. He says not imminent threat. What? We're at today's melty as well. What is this? There's a melty of today. Oh no. What is this? Okay, so Asmon Grift, and it's a video of me talking. Okay. Israel's wars are not our wars. True. I think that we play too big of a role in other countries' military shit. I also wouldn't support any sort of collateral civilian damage, bombing things, like the U.S. bombing things that are inside of urban areas. I wonder what changed. I mean, I'm sure it probably wasn't the 30,000 civilians that they mass murdered and body bagged on the sides of the street. These are all the videos that I've made about Iran.
Before U.S. intervention was even on the table, Asmon was already covering the Iran protests from the get-go. just like for Mexico, Afghanistan, Indonesia, Spain, Australia, Turkey, and many other countries.
Doing this in Iran, this isn't like the No Kings protest here in the United States. Every single person that's on that street is putting their life on the line. Unarmed Iranian people are risking everything to fight the secret police and rid themselves of 45 years of Islamo-fascist ayatollahs. I don't really see a lot of other creators really talking about the protests at all. You would expect to see tons of people going on and talking about this. The president has gone insane, and then they started killing all of their people.
After Asman made a dozen videos about Iran, Hassan finally started covering the protests and also admitting they were getting slaughtered.
Thousands dead as protests grip Iran. Is Iran collapsing? I think any further military intervention stands to alienate the Iranian people, and it stands to... And why did I change my mind? It's because the Iranian people were begging, screaming, so they wouldn't be mass murdered by their own government. That's the reason why I changed the opinion.
For context, an Iranian viewer of Asman sent him this video a few weeks ago, a video which also went viral in Iran.
As many of you may know, I currently live in a country where it's not doing well. I want to give a massive thanks to Asmongold. During the last few years, whatever major events happened inside of Iran, most big content creators didn't really talk about it. Only large creators who kept talking about it consistently was Asmongold. At one point, Asmongold was trending near the top in Iran for several days.
What?
So genuinely, thank you from me and everyone else who was watching your content from my country.
I am so happy this has happened.
That's right.
Just dramatically tremendous. You know what happened? Think about how bad it is in this country that you have bombs going off and you have people saying thank you. And then after that, turn off the internet. So it wasn't obvious that there was a massive amount of people that are pushing for this.
The Iranian people don't have open internet access, but you do. Why?
Well, because I'm the voice of Iranian. So this is why I have access to internet, just, have our voice.
Hassan praises Iran shutting down protests, finds poetry in it. What?
A #1 leftist political streamer, by the way.
Just for context, this is when they started killing protesters on January 13th.
He lets it all out here. Here he is saying that, you can find poetry in 2,000 to 5,000 people dead.
You like Khomeini tweet when he responsible for killing so many people? Listen, sometimes you can find poetry in the strangest places. Yeah, Persian. I am Persian. I am Persian. I am not Iranian.
You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
I mean, they're fucking base, right, guys? How about that? Yeah. Sit there and act like this is, like, super cool. I would probably kill myself.
Yeah, I think killing terrorists is really based. I think the fucking Iranian government is full of a bunch of psychopath mass murderers. Like, I didn't really want to intervene in Iran if, like, the people were ambivalent towards it, right? Because, like, who are we to tell them the way that they should have their government? But when you have them out there trying to get away from this regime that's oppressed them for almost 50 years, and on top of that, the regime funds terrorism.
Oh, you want to see a Houthi musical?
Sure.
They do musicals. They're very musical people.
Are you being serious? I know they're singing, but I'm seeing just guns and shit. This isn't a music video. Hassan.
On top of that, the regime does terrorism, then I think it's a pretty easy decision to do that. You know, I think Hassan, he'd be safer in a world without the Iranian government too. Like, I mean, they might play him on the TV for propaganda. They're playing Hassan's stream on Iran state TV. They're playing his stream on state propaganda TV. But they probably don't agree with half of the other views that he has on things either. They're religious zealot psychopaths.
It's already unpopular and it's going to be even more unpopular, right? He's just a dumb fucking rat. He is an immoral person. He's a bad person. He's not even...
I don't see how I'm a bad person whenever you're the one laughing, talking about it being poetic that Khomeini posts something on Twitter after he's like killing his own people. Like, how's that moral at all?
I am Persian. I am not Iranian. He's a bad person. He's not very intelligent. He's not even banking on the inability of the right to punish him later down the line for his advocacy.
Why would I worry about getting punished for doing the right thing? Why would I even think about that? He's right that there's a lot of people that are angry at me. I make my decisions on things based off of what I think is the right thing to do. I'm just going to say what I think. I'll ask you a question, right? Like, when was the last time Hassan ever went against his audience? Had a big point where he was in contention with his audience? Never.
Asman is actually wrong here. The last time he went against his audience is when they were begging him to stop obsessing over Voldemort.
Watching Asmongold clips is now happening multiple times a day. I'm a 60-month sub and I watch all of Hassan's content, but this is
wrong here. The last time he went against his
he was in contention with his audience. Never.
Asman is actually wrong here. The last time
what I think. I'll ask you a question, right? Like, when was the last time Hassan ever went against his audience? Had a big point where he was in contention with his audience? Never.
Asman is actually wrong here. The last time he went against his audience is when they were begging him to stop obsessing over Voldemort.
Watching Asmongold clips is now happening multiple times a day. I'm a 60-month sub and I watch all of Hassan's content, but this is the kind of thing that gets me to click away. Moderation is fine, but 1 to 2 hours per day focusing on that moron is genuinely tiring.
He wants to assign ownership of the Iran war to Israel so he can protect more Islamic terrorism.
Just so we're crystal clear, Asman is against both Islamic terrorism and any Israel meddling in America.
You know, so we have to talk to Elon. Now,
for what? What do you want Elon to do?
We have to fight the fight and give direction to our non-Jewish friends.
That's the fucking problem. Yeah, that's the fucking problem. Holy shit.
Whenever Iran, the Iranian regime, is destroyed, the world can improve and become a better place. Now, I think that he's afraid of that because it pokes a lot of holes inside of the hero worship that they have for a bunch of 2-bit dictators that kill their own people and an entire ideology that's built off of a lie.
I can't believe I'm calling Nasrallah base. I mean, listen.